What's up, guys? With Florida SuperCon just 2 weeks away, July 8th, 9th, and 10th, Miami, Florida. You got the main event man coming. Jim Lee will be live. So, you're going to have NICKGQ. You're going to have the Super Show section 1508. You got my man Javon Jordan, Illustuminati. You got 305 Comics. You got Miami Trader, Carlitos Comics, TFTV Comics from Miami. You got Key King Comics. You got Glenn Cohen. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be massive. There's even going to be a wrestling ring with live cosplay wrestling show. Man, I'm amped. I know you guys are too. All roads lead to Florida SuperCon, Miami, Florida, July 8th, 9th, and 10th. But now I'm going to give you that rundown because that main event, that feature artist, Jim Lee, he's going to be there live. So here's a few key issues that if I were you, I would grab quick to get Jim Lee to sign because these are cool. And starting, Jim Lee's first interior artwork. That's right, Alpha Flight number 51. Alpha Flight 51. Hawkeye's going bananas right now. That was that Hawkeye Solo number 1. The Solo Avengers number 1 Hawkeye. That was interior artwork by Jim Lee. You got some cool Samurai Santa. First interior art by Jim Lee. He did some interior inks in that one. Just cool books. Cool books. We're going to run down a few, guys. We're going to run down a few because I want you guys to get some Jim Lee books and get them signed by Jim Lee. So we're going to just run through them. So make sure you get your pen and paper and take these notes because these are going to be bangers. One of my favorite covers, that Punisher War Journal number 6 cover art Jim Lee. That was that first battle, Wolverine versus Punisher. You got the number 7, the cover art by Jim Lee, the Punisher and the Wolverine. Uncanny X-Men number 248. That was the first artwork on the X-Men by Jim Lee. You got also the Uncanny X-Men 256. That was the Psylocke costume. So, again, big X-Men books. The X-Men 257, Jim Lee. X-Men 261. Big Jim Lee issues. Now, Jim Lee also did some Transformers, the Transformers number 67. Jim Lee also did the Transformers number 53 for my Transformer guys out there. Wolverine covers. Another iconic cover that Jim Lee did. Wolverine number 27. Love that one. Love that one. And let's not forget the iconic cover, X-Men number 268. You guys all know that one. That the Captain America and the Wolverine and the Black Widow cover. That Uncanny X-Men 268. So, that's a good one, guys. That's a good one to get. Very, very cool. With a potential Gambit movie coming, you might want to get Jim Lee to sign Uncanny X-Men 273. That was that first meeting between Wolverine and Gambit. I think they fought in that one too. Not sure off the top of my head, but I know that it was the first meeting of the Wolverine and Gambit. I think they fought though. Conan, guys. Conan the Barbarian 242. Cover art Jim Lee. You got a lot of... Oh, let's not forget X-Men 1. X-Men 1, those Jim Lee covers. Definitely don't forget those. X-Men 1 also came with that gatefold variant. Don't forget about those X-Men ones. I mean, so many cool Jim Lee books. Oh, crap. X-Men 4, guys. X-Men 4 Omega Red. You definitely want to get that signed. You know Omega Red and Mr. Sinister are coming. X-Men 4. That's a big Jim Lee book, guys. That's a big Jim Lee book. Might as well get the X-Men number 5, the second appearance of Omega Red, and I think the first cover, but definitely the second appearance of Omega Red. He did a lot of big books. That Malibu Sun, and let's not forget Image. So Malibu Sun, the preview of the Wildcats. I think that was number 15. But Malibu Sun, and then you got that Wildcats number 1. I think it came in a foil also, that gold foil. That one's pretty rare. The X-Men... Let me go back to X-Men really fast, because there is a variant also. A lot of people always pick up that X-Men number 11, but there's something called the Pressman edition. It had a silver background. So you find one of those in the wild, you definitely want to get that signed by Jim Lee, because that one's rare. I mentioned the Wildcats. Remember, guys, that foil cover is the number 2. That Wildcats foil cover, that number 2, that's pretty cool. You want to do that. Now you have those. Oh man, my mind just went blank right now. There was an. Oh man, what was that? Jesus. My mind just went blank. I can't believe it. Thundercats, that's right. How could I forget this? Thundercats. There was a Thundercats number 2 Jim Lee variant. Now, one of my friends, he loves Thundercats. So I really never knew about this comic book, right? So I'm actually going to bring it down to Miami with me. He gave it to me. Wildstorm put this one out, and it's really cool. Like Lion-O is like sideways, and like his arm is like super muscular, holding the Sword of Omens. Very, very cool book, guys. Very, very cool book. Now you know I love my Batman, Jim Lee. Man, I mean, there's so many that you could list right now. There's really so many that you could list right now. 609 Hush, 608, 612, that's the one that like Superman is choking Batman. Remember, I think there was the sketch cover on that one too, guys. Jim Lee did so many cool Batman books though. That Batman Catwoman, that gorgeous one. So you definitely want to really hone in on your comic book collections, because there's so many cool Jim Lee books out there that would just be awesome signed. And here's the time right now, Miami, Florida, SuperCon, July 8th to the 10th. Jim Lee's going to be there. You want to get these books signed, guys. How could we not forget Blue Beetle's coming, right? Blue Beetle's coming. But the Infinite Crisis number 1, not the Blue Beetle, but the Infinite Crisis number 1 is another very cool Jim Lee book. I remember the Infinite Crisis number 3. Now that is the Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle. Infinite Crisis number 3. I drew a blank there really quick. Infinite Crisis number 3 is your Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle. You want to get that one signed by Jim Lee rapidly. But also remember Infinite Crisis 1. That's another beautiful. It was the Batman and a Superman and Wonder Woman. But the Infinite Crisis 3, and then remember it came as the sketch cover, I think, in the second, and then the Infinite Crisis number 5. So you want to get these things signed by Jim Lee. Oh, don't forget the number 7. The number 7 was the Bart Allen. That was the Flash, Bart Allen Flash, Infinite Crisis 7. So these are big books, guys. Really, really big, cool books to have signed by Jim Lee. There's a lot. Jim Lee just did a lot of great covers, but those stand out in my mind. If you guys love Spawn, you guys remember when they did those Spawn 200 variants? Well, remember the black and white Jim Lee cover. That Justice League number 1 is a very cool Jim Lee cover. There's a combo pack out there. I think it came sealed. There's a combo pack out there that would be a very cool signature to get. You want to also get there's 1 in 200 variants that are out, like Watchmen. Jim Lee did 1 in 200 Watchmen variants, so that'll be a cool Jim Lee autograph to get. There's a lot, guys. There's a lot. You wanna use the tools that are out there, and track down your Jim Lee books. Take some time in the next 2 weeks to July 8th, 9th, and 10th, Miami, Florida SuperCon. Really go through your collections or visit your local comic shops. Try to find some cool Jim Lee covers, because this is a great opportunity for you to get some very cool books signed live by Jim Lee. One of them that I'm going to bring, I actually have a foil cover, a Batman number 1. It was a silver foil. I'm going to get that one signed by Jim Lee, just because I think it'll look really cool. Really hone in on your collections, guys. Hone in on your collections, because there's a lot of very, very cool Jim Lee books. You got a lot of variants out there, a lot of key issues. Pay attention to those first appearances, especially those Jaime Reyes Blue Beetles, because those books are popping off right now, guys. Those Batman Catwomans, those are gorgeous. You have, let's not forget, this is going to be a massive show. Miami, Florida SuperCon, July 8th, 9th, and 10th. Miami, Florida, Javon Jordan, Illustuminati is coming. You guys know that is one of the top variant artists in the game today. Period. He had sellout after sellout after sellout, exclusive after exclusive after exclusive at these Comic Cons now for over a year that we've been back at it since the COVID thing. So I mean, guys, you see, these books are fire. He's gonna be there live, signatures, remarks. Hell, I'm gonna be going live. I'm gonna be there live. I got deals for you. I got slabs for you. I got key issues for you. 305 Comics. These ladies are bringing the heat. I seen the inventory. They posted their inventory up on Instagram. They dropped an Instagram story. They do Whatnot lives. They do popshop lives. They do Instagram sales. They had heat at MegaCon Orlando when I was down there. 305 Comics is going to be in the building. You're going to have Glenn Cohen. He is an icon. The man is an icon in Miami. Period. Glenn Cohen is going to be live selling comic books. This man has heat. Heat. You name a key issue, it's there. He's bringing the heat. I seen it with my own eyes. This man is gonna have heat. You guys know from Super Show, you guys know from Miami and Florida shows, Miami Trader and Carlitos Comics are each going to be in Miami, Florida SuperCon, July 8th, 9th, and 10th. You guys already know these gentlemen bring the heat. Carlitos Comics has those cool wrestling figures, the action figures. Guys, I'm telling you, this Miami, Florida SuperCon is going to be like nothing like you ever seen before. Forget any Florida SuperCon you have been to. Forget about it. Put it in the past. Put it in the past. This is going to blow it away. Blow it away. Guests are going to be there. They can't even keep up with their website. That's the truth. They cannot even keep up with their website loading up the guests. That's how dope it's going to be. You got all the people from The Walking Dead. They're going to be there. You got artists that are going to be there. Jim Lee, Javon Jordan. You got tons of other artists that are going to be there, guys. You got Funko, you got action figures, you got cards, you got collectibles, you got all the great cosplayers. Comic books this year is going to be lit. I'm in the building, Javon Jordan is in the building, that whole Super Show team is in the building, whatnot, the people that even do popshop lives and whatnot. Guys, it's going to be big. It's going to be big. I cannot wait. I will see you in 2 weeks. Florida SuperCon, Miami, July 8th, 9th, 10th. I'll see you there. NICKGQ out.